No disclaimers, no nothing. Rebuilding is a process. It's not like you turn the faucet off. You know, you turning water off. It just don't it don't it don't turn on that way, it don't turn off that way. It is a process. What's up, y'all? What is going on? This is Royalty Inspired. Once again, I just wanted to chime in with y'all really quick, right? I forgot to talk about something else that's very endear to me. I want to talk about rebuilding, right? I want to talk about when it's time to rebuild, right? Understand, and I meant to talk about this in the last video, but it came to me right after I stopped filming. So I said, I need to get this off my chest so I won't forget. So understand that rebuilding is a process. Okay, I'm just going to come straight out the bat with it. No disclaimers, no nothing. Rebuilding is a process. It's not like you turn the faucet off. You know, you turning water off. It just don't turn on that way, it don't turn off that way. It is a process. When you have gone through a traumatic event, whether it was death, whether it was a divorce, a horrible breakup, just any traumatic event, you losing a job, it is not an easy process. It does take time. And it's part of the resetting process, like I talked about in the other video. That means you got to start a new routine, get your goals together, figure out who you are for real. Figure out what you do like for real. Figure out what you don't like for real. Like, this is not even a game. One thing that I realized about myself, you know, I like to be around people, but I love to be around positive energy. Some people love to be around negative energy, and they cool with that. But as for me, I like to be around positive energy, and my spirit is so sensitive. I can feel when the energy is not being reciprocated, or the energy is not being received, or if there's some type of energy in a room. And when I feel that, I must leave. And no matter where I am, I must leave. If I feel it from my mom, if I feel it from my dad, if I feel it from, which is very rare, you know, sometimes some people just don't feel like being bothered. And you got to respect that. You know, sometimes people just don't feel good. They don't want to tell you what's going on. They just don't feel like talking or whatever that is. And you just got to respect that and move on. But what I'm saying is, when you're rebuilding, it is a process. And you got to take this process serious. So when you get people in your life and they say, hey, can we hang out? Or, hey, can we go together? I met somebody on I'm not big on Facebook. You know, I just post my little stuff and that's it. You know, because I'm old school. I feel like, there's always been, sorry y'all, I feel like there's always been a spirit that's been inside of me, that when I was born, they were exiting the world. So instead of them exiting, they went right into my body, which was an old person. That's the way I've always felt in life. And and a lot of people tell me that you got an older spirit. So I'm cool with that. So the little Facebook stuff, you know, I ain't big on it, but it is what it is. But I meet different people. I meet new people, and then I met some cool guys, and they was like, hey, you know, can we be together in a relationship? And I'm like, baby, I don't mean no harm. I don't know you. You don't know me. No, we can't be in a relationship. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm not gullible. You're not finna get me to meet you nowhere, then all of a sudden I come up missing. You know, I'm not. No, we can. If you want to talk on the Facebook, we can message. That's cool. But other than that, that's it. That's it. That's all it's gonna be. For me, that's all it's gonna be. Because you got people out there, you don't know what their agenda is. You don't know what their goals are. They may be a serial killer. They might just want to kill for fun. They might want to see what it feel like to kill a person. Just want to use you as an example. So you really have to be careful when you let different people into your life, into your gate, into your, recognize what you're listening to, recognize what you're seeing. You know, all that stuff plays a part in it. You got a lot of people dying out here unnecessarily because they chose to ignore the signs. They chose to not work on themselves. So instead of them not working on themselves, they going along with whatever's going on with the new person. Because this person want to be with you. And you know during this time you need to be working on you. You choosing to go along with the punches with this person. Knowing this person is toxic. Knowing this person got some real issues that they need to fix. But that's not your problem to fix them. Your problem is to fix you. That's your problem. That's what you need to be working on. Working on fixing you, not the other person. So when you recognize these signs, if you're already in a relationship and you recognize these signs with a person, oh, Jesus. You already know what time it is. First of all, if you got dead weight in your house, and when I say dead weight, I mean you can't possibly try to rebuild your life when you got dead weight attached to you. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. Because y'all going in two separate areas. You going right on this side. This person's going on this side. Y'all going in two separate areas. There's no way y'all can and make the household successful if y'all going in two different areas. I don't care if they long-time boyfriend, if they baby daddy. Now, if y'all married, that's a whole different ballgame. You're going to have to either work it out or get a divorce. If y'all going to get a divorce, just get a goal together. Both of y'all can agree on. So that way y'all can go y'all separate way. Now, if this person is very violent and you don't know what the agenda is and all of a sudden you feel something real crazy about to happen, then you might want to sit back and just plan out what you need to do little by little. Because some people out there, they got this mentality of, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. And they will take you up out of here. They do not care. If I can't have you, can't nobody else have you. That's the mentality a lot of people have. And it's mostly men. So if you know what type of person you're dealing with. By now, you should. And if you don't know, something is wrong because you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. You know, it's time out for playing. It's time out for faking. Let's get this thing for real. Let's get it going. You know, let's get it going. I'm going to tell y'all something. I have gone through 2 divorces. And you know what? I don't think I ever said this out loud. I've never said this to nobody. But I'm going to tell y'all, that's one of the best things. That's the best thing I could have done was gotten those 2 divorces. And the reason why I say that is because I know who I am now. Back then, I thought my first husband was somebody who I chose. You know, and his problem was he didn't want nobody else to have me. So he wanted to still be with me. We had love for each other, but we weren't supposed to be together. Our marriage didn't last. I think it was over the same day. Just to be honest with you, the same day we got married. We dated for like what, 5 years? The day that we got married, I feel like it was over then because it was that's gonna be another video. Some stuff that went down that it was out of character. And I was like, oh no, this you got the honeymoon and all, the day of the marriage. Stay tuned for that, okay? But that's another video. The second marriage is, we was married for 7 years. He was a high school sweetheart. We was married for 7 years, and I found out he was cheating with his ex-girlfriend. I found out he was texting her in church while he was sitting right beside me. Now, it wasn't nothing but God. It wasn't nothing but God that held my whole temper, and held me together. Because I couldn't believe how vindictive and how malicious this person could be. That's another video too. Just stay on the lookout for that. But I'm just saying, because it didn't have to roll that way. But what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. Always pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. And going back to those are the best things that ever could have happened to me, because neither one of those guys would be able to adapt to the person that I have came to be today. Y'all feel me? Like, that's who I was then. And even then, my second ex-husband, he didn't realize that I grew up. You saw the same face, but the same Marquisa that you knew then, she was no longer available. That Marquisa grew up, or that Martyz grew up. So he, in his mind, he kept trying to understand, like, why you just don't want to, he wanted me to stay at home all the time and be up under him. These bills got to be paid. I had a whole house by myself before I married him. How you think these bills stayed paid? Thank you for your half. But still, I still got to make sure I'm good just in case you decide to flip. And that's what I wanted to do. So, back to the point at hand, I'm glad that I went through those divorces. It taught me a lot. It taught me a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons. And I'm able to see how someone can really be in a place where they just really want to give it all up, commit suicide, or whatever the situation may be. I know how that is. I know that feeling. So I just want to come to y'all and let y'all know, rebuilding is a process. It takes time, and you really have to be in tune with you. You do. I had to learn how to live by myself all over again. I had to learn, what I like, what I didn't like. The places I like to go. Everything was, because I went through, I'm telling y'all, the way my last marriage ended, it left me paralyzed for 4 years. And the reason why it left me mentally paralyzed for 4 years, a lot of people, it's like, well, what that mean? Okay, you know how somebody's paralyzed physically. They can't move. Okay, mentally, I was paralyzed the same way. I couldn't move. Like I was stuck in the same year in which I got divorced in, because of the series of events that had happened. You talking about somebody had PTSD? I had PTSD times 1,000. And dared somebody to come to me crazy. Them people was almost dead. Because I had in my mind, based off of how everything went down, how disrespectful he was with the whole process, I wanted to murder. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it 100. I wanted to murder some people. I had 4 people that I was ready to murder. I had their whole schedule mapped out. Yeah. And I'm just gonna keep it honest. But if it wasn't for the power of God, and really, and my parents really praying for me, really talking to me, talking some sense into my head, and really me taking that time out to just be to myself. Because I'm telling you, 3 years went by, I didn't even realize what year it was. Like, you wouldn't have been able to recognize who I was. Because I didn't care how I looked. I didn't look crazy, but I didn't care. I didn't care, because all I wanted to do, I wanted revenge. That's all I wanted. I wanted revenge for the pain and the process this person was taking me through. But when you get to know God on a different level, that's a whole different ballgame. That's a whole different ballgame. And once you get past that point, you will no longer let anybody take you to that point. There was a guy in different relationships that I really cared about the persons. But, and ain't nobody perfect, don't get me wrong. But there were some things that I was not willing to tolerate from certain people. You're not going to make me feel like I'm crazy. You're not going to talk down to me. You're not going to make me feel like I'm the only one and you got other people around and you still searching for another female. Let's go ahead and cut the games right now. I'm finna cut you completely off and I'm not finna play with you. So when you get to that point in your life, when you know your worth, you know your value, it won't take you long. It won't take you long. You'll find the person you need to find. It may take you a minute to find that right person, but just know that person is coming. You know, and when you find that right person, they're looking at your personality, you know. They're looking at your personality. Don't be so focused on, oh, I got to be a size 2. Or, oh, I got to be a size this. And I got to have a tight waist and a big butt and big breast. And look, if somebody going to love you, they're going to love you for you. Period. If somebody really love you, they're going to love you for you. Period. No matter what you got going on. I don't care if you look like Kermit the Frog. I don't care if you look like the Cookie Monster, Big Bird. I don't care. I don't care. If somebody really love you, they gonna love you for you. And they not, because all that can be fixed. We can lose weight. Okay? If you're unhappy, if your butt is that flat, if you're that unhappy, then, you know, get a little, you know, stuff added on to it. You know, give you a little feeling in the back. You know, do what you got to do, you know. But I'm saying, when somebody love you, they love you for you. And you only. It ain't no criticism or why you ain't got no socks on or why you didn't put no lotion on or why you got on that type of shoe. First of all, before I met you, I was my own individual person. You're not going to tell me what to wear. You know, if you like a certain shoe or you like when I wear a certain shoe, that's different. But you're not going to tell me what to wear on a daily basis. I can't handle that. Some women, you know, some people are like that. Whatever floats your boat, that's what it is. But I'm saying in my life, you just can't do that to me. Back to the point. Okay? So, all I'm saying is learn how to rebuild. Know that it's not an easy process. Okay? I know it may look like I'm looking at something else. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that. It's okay. It's okay. Know that it's not an easy process, okay? It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Wake up out of this microwave world that you live in. It's going to take some time, okay? It may take some months, may take a year, may take 2 years. But I'm telling you, there is nothing more empowering than somebody knowing who they are. You can see it in their walk. You can see it in their walk. So, that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. Learn how to rebuild. Okay? See you later. Bye.